What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Minecraft Hub channel. Today we're going to be doing another episode of Hermitcraft Mega Bases, and we'll be looking at Iskalls. If you like this video, be sure to drop a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We have a lot of different Minecraft content and a lot of different Hermitcraft content, so be sure to check it all out. So Iskalls actually joined Hermitcraft in Season 4, and he is one of the best builders that is on the server. He's also pretty good with redstone. His Season 4 base he built in the Badlands along with the rest of the hermits on the server. They were all kind of in the same area. And just the details of his builds are what really gets to me, because he even takes something as simple as the floor and somehow just makes it very cool. You can see he's got the spruce with the oak logs and the dirt. And I think all that looks really cool. He does a really good job using fences and just random kind of blocks. He kind of randomizes his blocks on the walls and things to make it look very cool and unique. And then he also built this ravine, and I think this ravine's actually insanely cool, and there's a lot of detail throughout it. He's got this mine track that goes down this side of it and goes through kind of the whole thing, so you get to see it all, and it actually takes you to specific rooms and things that he's got built down here. One of which is his villager trader and breeder, and then some potato farms and things like that down here. And he's got some top tier villagers down here that he can trade with and get any enchant he wants. But he did a really good job with the detail of the ravine. Obviously, Season 4 ended, so he didn't get to do everything he wanted to do. But then we can also take a look at above ground, and he's got his main base entrance, the mine entrance, the saloon, all these little buildings down here that give it a really cool vibe. Next up we have his Season 5 base. Season 5 he actually got an island layout with Rendog, and you can see in the background of some of these shots the orange and black buildings, which is Rendog's part of the base. And then on this side Iskalls built his, and of course he's using a lot of green blocks. That's kind of his theme throughout all of his seasons. He always loves that green block. I think it matches with his character a lot. This one was really cool and really interesting to see how he did like the spillage from that. This island was very interesting and had a lot of different things going on. It wasn't really like one combined mega base. He actually just kind of built just things he wanted to build this season, and I respect that a lot because it's Minecraft, you do what you want to do. But I think this whole spillage thing, and especially how he did it out into the water and kind of blocked it off, all looks very cool. He has this little volcano here, which is also emitting the green spillage. You can see an Enderman in the distance holding up a nether portal. But he's got a lot of kind of different builds in this area, and I think that looks really cool. Season 5, they did a lot of community building, especially with the massive underground kind of tree area. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it's really cool, and Iskalls also did a lot of work on that portion as well. Next up we have his Season 6 base, and we're doing a quick fly through of the desert portion of the base, and this is kind of where Sahara started, and then we move over into the ice portion of his base, which was the main part of his base. And that huge circle there in the middle, he actually had kind of a tower in that, but decided at some point to tear it down. I think it looks very cool as it does now, so I like that he did that. He made the outer portion of this build look very cool, with especially those spires and things. Then we go underneath his base where all the farms and things like that are, and it all looks very clean and very nice because he was using all these white and gray blocks, which tied it all together, especially since it goes so well with the green that he likes to use. He's got his villagers down here, potato farm, everything like that, kind of his technical stuff, and it all kind of flowed really well together. And then we have one of the coolest parts of his base, which is actually underwater, kind of on the side, and he's built an underwater ravine. It kind of like throws back to that Season 4 base that he had, except this one's entirely underwater. The rooms and everything look super cool. He's got this chest room over here. Just all looks very nice, and it's kind of a very different build. You never see anything that's completely submerged in water like that. And then he's got this cool map room with all the hermits and the heads and everything. All looks super cool. And now, of course, the one you've been waiting for, the Season 7 Omega Tree. This thing is insanely big, and he's put so much time and effort into doing this. The amount of wood that it would take to build something like this is a number that I cannot even imagine. So the fact that he did all this very quickly into the season means he put in a lot of time and effort to do this. He is, in these time lapses, putting all the leaves onto the tree just to make it look like an actual tree. And I know, of course, they've done some base switching in the Season 7 right now, but this is the one that he built, so that's why we're kind of sticking with it and just showing it off. Even with a large build like this, Iskalls still manages to put a lot of detail and stuff like that into it. The inside of the tree is actually like his entire base portion, and all of this is something he's working on where the branches are going to connect to different things. But for now, he hasn't quite gotten to that point yet, as of course it's a huge project and takes a lot of time to complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below. A lot of different Minecraft content. We are of course doing more of the hermits and their mega bases, so be sure to stick around, and I'll see you next time.